Hey race fan, Brian Davis Races, and you can too. Today I'm gonna use my bike to return our returnable milk bottles to the local meat market butcher up the street and get a few supplies for the family as we're holed up. But yeah, I still haven't really decided what I'm gonna do with my training. Having goals on the calendar apparently is really important for me to want to be motivated to do training. Because as soon as those events started fading from the calendar, my desire to get the work done on the bike dropped precipitously. Then I'm going to mess around with Plan Builder on TrainerRoad this afternoon and really adjust, or I kind of want to use the word recalibrate. I'm going to recalibrate my approach to cycling at the moment. My guess is I'm going to drop down to mid-volume. I'm going to put my first goals as end of June and cross my fingers that happens. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm mess with Plan Builder, and I feel like the timing of Plan Builder and my usage of it is great. I mean, imagine without Plan Builder what we would be asking TrainerRoad. Well, what if this cancels? How do I do this? There'd be a bajillion questions for them. But Plan Builder really takes care of it, so we're going to go from there. And Plan Builder is just a guideline, right? Like, do your thing that makes sense for you at the moment. And that's kind of how I'm looking at it. Like, if I don't feel like working out that day, I'm not going to stress about it. But I also, at the same time, I keep reminding myself, like, you cannot skip those workouts. You have to get that done because it's really important for your mental health. And same with beer and alcohol. I'm really trying to avoid that. So far, I've done that completely. Maybe a glass of wine or two over the last week, but that's about it. But those are things that are not going to make me feel better, right? Skipping workouts will not make me feel better. Gaining weight will not make me feel better. Drinking alcohol will not make me feel better. Trying to mess around with a new app today, and Garmin was filled with problems. I finally got so frustrated with Garmin that I did a factory reset on my Garmin 1000 unit and put it up on eBay. Boom, boom, done, ready to go. Put a $99 reserve on it, and I hope it sells because I want that stupid thing out of my life. I get so tired of Garmin's crappy software and connection issues, like the USB works, it doesn't work. You set up your phone for texting, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's just completely unreliable, so I'm committing to a change. I'm not sure where I'm going to land yet, probably Wahoo. Garmin gone, Garmin bad. Okay, so done with the store. That worked out well. They had everything I needed, which was milk, some lunch meat, beef sticks for the kids, and maple syrup. I did have a little minor, not a surgery, but a treatment. I got something on my foot, a plantar wart on my foot, a bunch of them actually. So they put some acid on there yesterday, and that hurt like a mother. Not sure how hard I can push the pedals, but my little adventure up here to the grocery store is a good indication that it's okay. All right, so the best way to adjust your plan is to get into TrainerRoad Online and dial into your career. And then what you're going to do is jump into your calendar, and that's where you can start to see where you have your A races. Now, there's some other ways to edit your training plans, but this was probably the simplest way to make an adjustment immediately, was to remove your goal races and then see where the chips fall after that. So you can see here I have Lacrosse Omnium, a 3-day event. I'm going to delete these. And what's interesting is as I delete the events, the system is not refilling that automatically. So there's this process of making these adjustments, and then you'll save the plan, I believe is how that works. And then off you go. So you can add back another race. You could add a workout in there to replace those if you wanted to do it one by one. And then one other thing I wanted to, this is where I'm going to move this mountain bike race, which was a C event because I'm not really a mountain biker, but I'm going to adjust that to an A event once I figure out how to do it. That's how you do it. Update that, and then that will adjust the current plan, and then that's where all the changes really do take place. So you going to create new events. I think I'm going to go back to the, okay. I think I just got a little lost here. Oh, no, this is making the change. Yeah, you review the plan and then you save it. Somewhere here you save it, and then it makes all the adjustments that you're looking for. Update plan at the bottom. Click it. Click it. Come on, click it. Click it. Oh, you can see it gave me a cross-country marathon high volume because I called it a cross-country mountain bike race. So it did change my plan protocol just because I moved that to an A race. It made some pretty significant adjustments. So this is like the most minor way to adjust your training plan. Messed with my plan builder and got a new set of goals for the year. It just got real. So I moved my mountain bike race on June 7th to an A race, although I still really doubt that race is going to take place. And then I'm still really hoping that Tour of America's Dairyland takes place at the end of June. So that's the plan. Back to, it kicked me, it still says build, but they sure look a lot like Sweet Spot Base. But I just wanted to show you that you can go in there and mess with the plan builder just by moving your dates around. I also moved out my ramp test another 3 weeks down the road. So it's interesting, you know, because I've kind of built now. I think I should redo the ramp test, but I wasn't completing all those built workouts anyway, so I think that's just fine. I'll go out for my little ride today because it's only an hour, and I don't have a Garmin because in my fit of rage, as I said earlier, I got rid of my Garmin, so now I don't have a Garmin, which is okay because that sort of forces this ride to be fun and not serious. So I'm gonna shoot for trails, not roads, and stop and take some pictures and just chill out a little bit. That's the plan. I think I put this in the video the other day and somebody echoed it in the comments, is that you want your bike to be a source of pleasure and not a source of stress. So I think we're all of us are overloading on stress in other areas, so we need the bike to start overloading on the fun. So, fun. Even though it's 36 degrees and overcast, but Spain and Italy or wherever, well, certainly Spain, maybe some other areas you're not allowed to ride a bike or it's frowned upon, but that's not the case here. So if they were here, they would ride a bike, and they are not. So I feel like I'm gonna do it for them. All right, friends, by the way, I have a new iPhone 11 Pro. Super excited about that. Not sure how it does with wind. Probably not that awesome, but just ran into a guy on my team, and he was out walking, so we chatted for a little bit. So we came to the same conclusion. You know, at the end of the day, I did not get into cycling because of watts or racing even. I stayed for a long time, and I love it a lot to do with racing. But when I first started, it was just because it's fun. So that's where the passion starts. I think the fuel for that train lies in racing, or at least events. Not even racing, but events. But I'm gonna get back to the fun part. So I have 1 hour, I have no headphones, I have no cycling computer. I'm gonna set my timer for 1 hour and go exploring. Well, I'll say this, the thing I got done to my foot the other day is making training very difficult regardless of the virus. I think I'd have been having to hang it up for a little bit anyway. So they put this acid on your foot, like I said, in order to make a blister to try to clear out the warts. Otherwise it was surgery, and can't really get in for elective surgery right now, so we're trying the acid first. But yeah, that hurts. That hurts. Pretty good amount.